This is Life in Color. I'm presenting this amazing series I put together. Hopefully you enjoy it. We went out, we talked to some people that have some tattoos. We found out the meaning behind them, where they got them, why they like them, and just sort of their different views about tattoos. I know I had a load of fun shooting this, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Hey guys, JT White back with you. Sitting here with Kayli, and we're going to have a little bit of fun, play a little game, and see what kind of ink she has on her. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing alright. So, let's get right into it. How many do you have right now?
Currently I have 2.
Okay, and what do you have?
I have an I love you with a little heart flower thing that is written in my mom's handwriting, and I have a tulip and a ladybug on my ankle.
Okay, and any meaning behind that one?
The tulip and the ladybug, yes. The ladybug represents my grandfather who passed away a couple of years ago, and we were super close. And then the tulip is just my favorite flower, and obviously it's my mom.
Yeah,
and my mom and I are very close.
Okay.
So
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely know where you're coming from on that one. My family, we're a very close family. But where'd you get those ones done?
I got the one on my wrist at Crazy Joe's in Avon, New York, and I got the one on my ankle at Physical Graffiti in Greece, New York.
Okay, very nice. So you got obviously the I love you on your wrist, and that is obviously in a very visible place.
Yes.
And when you go out into the workforce, do you feel like that could hinder you at all, or not really?
I feel like it could possibly, but I also made it so that it's small enough that I could cover it up with a bracelet or makeup, or I can just simply roll down my sleeves and you can't see it. When I think about what tattoos I want, and when I got the 2 I have, I wanted to make sure they were somewhere where I could cover it up. Because even though I do want to go into the radio industry, I could change my mind in a year and decide I want to go do something where I actually need to look more professional. I guess.
Professional.
But yeah, I definitely wanted to make sure they were somewhere where I could cover them up. But I don't think a tiny tattoo on my wrist is gonna.
Especially since it says I love you instead of F you or something like
that.
Yeah,
I mean, none of my tattoos are inappropriate. So.
Now, did your mom have the same one at all, or no?
Yeah, my mom has the same exact thing, except for the I love you is written in my handwriting.
Okay, cool. And what brought that idea about?
I don't know.
If there's really any sort of story behind it.
It just kind of came up randomly. I was looking at tattoo ideas on Pinterest, and all these mother-daughter things came up. And my mom and I, as I said, are super close. Like, she's like my best friend. And I always thought, hey Mom, why don't we get a matching tattoo? And that's just kind of what we came up with. This is the only thing that sounded good. And also with me going off to college, I wanted to have something where if I was having a bad day or I was stressing out, I could just look down and she would be with me.
Definitely. Now, you did mention future plans. What do you have for future plans?
I have a couple ideas that I want. I want to get my zodiac sign, which is a Gemini, because if you read the description, it fits me absolutely perfectly. It's kind of scary.
Yeah.
So I want to get that somewhere. I'm not quite sure where, but I think my next one is going to be a dandelion with the petals flying off, because I love them and they're so pretty. It's not as sentimental, but I love it. And I kind of want to get that here.
Okay.
But I want to lose weight first.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I need to. Yeah, because I know ribs and the side and stuff like that. Those can hurt. Other than that, any other ideas that you have right now?
I think I want to get a matching one with my dad as well, since my dad has been a very important part of my goofiness and everything else. So I'm thinking maybe a music note or something, since my nickname for him is Jazzy. It's kind of weird. I don't know where he came up with, but Jazzy music note. It's kind of our thing. So.
Definitely. What advice would you give to other people if they're going into start getting tattoos?
Just make sure it's something that means something to you. Don't get, your favorite number at this time, because it might change in 2 years or something like that. If there's a band who sings this song that helped you get through something very rough, that's a perfect example of something, because you'll know that, hey, I might have been suicidal or anorexic or something disastrous to you, but that helped you get through it. Just make sure the tattoos mean something, and don't listen to what people say about them hurting. It's not that bad.
It's really not.
I was so nervous when I got my first one, and it's not that bad. Just make sure you go to somewhere legit, do your research, because you don't want to go somewhere and have them be sketchy and then have them screw up.
Yeah, and I mean, I can definitely say I know Crazy Joe personally. Obviously, he's done 7 out of mine own tattoos, and with him, I'm sure as you know, he's been doing it for 30 years.
Yeah.
He did my parents. He did my neighbors. So I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go to him. My parents sort of strongly recommended that I went to him because, again, it's a clean shop, clean environment.
Been around forever.
Exactly. Joe, he has a reputation, and he, as much as you, I mean, I'm sure as you know, he jokes around a lot.
Yeah.
He likes to have fun. But when he's in there, you know, I was giving you the tattoo, he changes.
Yeah.
He goes right into serious, you know what I mean?
At first, that's why I didn't get my first tattoo there, because my parents, they've gotten tattoos there, and the tattoos were amazing. But it was more his personality, because you know him. He's
a little flirty, a little dirty.
Flirty, kind of inappropriate. He's an old man.
Exactly.
He's from like the 60s. He still, you know, smokes pot and stuff. But that's why I didn't go there originally. But then my mom and I, when we got these ones, we were like, it's the closest to us, and he's great. I have an aunt, an uncle, both of my parents. I have so many people that have gone there. So we just went, and he's great.
Oh,
I mean, he's been doing it for longer than I've been alive. So it's definitely, he's talented.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Another thing for advice is, if you're iffy about a shop, go there, feel it out. They have books and their artwork everywhere. Look through it. And if you don't like their style, then don't do it.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, because he's just set with the books, man, with Joe. Literally his
entire walls,
yeah.
And then the whole back room are just full of
what he's done.
Photos.
Yeah. And it is kind of amazing just to look through that sometimes. There's been a couple times where I go in with ideas that I have, and I just sort of look. And then, every time I find something, I'm like, oh, I didn't see that one before. Where was that? No, same exact place, obviously. But it's like, damn.
It'll come up, it'll be like, oh, yeah, I did that last week, or I did that in 97, and I'm like, what?
But, you know, he's, like you say, he is definitely flirty, a little dirty, but, you know, again, he's an old guy, you know?
He's an old guy, and he knows he's good at what he does.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
he's definitely...
You can put that aside, he's a wonderful person to go to.
Definitely, yeah. Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. So, yeah, cool. Thank you so much, guys.